All right. Hopefully we are good to go. Looks like we are certainly live. And let me go ahead and get some music going for us. See here. Okay, we got that. Let me try to get my chat going here in the OBS software. Okay. All right, so I got my chat going on. Everything should be set up, good to go. Let me see. I'll turn on some DMCA free music here. Whoops. Let me see. Sorry, this isn't. I should have had it set up earlier. Okay, there we go. But I'm going to turn that down. So it's not super loud in the background. I think that should be good, hopefully. So how's everybody doing tonight? Black Friday. Everybody's probably out shopping here in the United States. I don't know if that's a thing in Europe or anything like that. But let me see what's going on in the chat here. Hi, Tim Shipper Music. Hi, Zule Calorie 4066. How's it going? Michael Monar 3715. And if I say these names wrong, you know, sorry about that. I'm not good at saying names and pronouncing things. Magnus Arneson, how's it going? Captain Snack, Boy Kenny, Antonid, and Tunde Vries. Sorry, see, and my tongue doesn't work half the time. Get nervous on camera too. Being live's different than being just a regular recording. So, yeah, I mess around and got another day older or another year older. So that's a thing. And so I wasn't able to get, so there's not very many liquor stores around me, and I wasn't able to get into the town that has a crappy liquor store anyway. So there's a smaller town close by that I ran to. I was able to find some Heineken. Not my favorite beer, better than Budweiser though, so that was my options. I was looking to find some like Belgian ale or something, but of course they're not gonna have that. So I got some beer. I got some McGillicuddy. Let me go ahead and switch back to the main camera and then hold on here. There we go. Now we got the music in the background. Okay, cool. So, go through the comments here. Yeah, so we got some butterscotch, Dr. McGillicuddy's. Drinking on a little bit of that. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. Black Friday all week here in the Netherlands. Okay, yeah. So it's a worldwide thing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and and they've been doing it like every year. It seems like they start it like earlier and earlier. Like it used to be just Friday. Then it was like, oh, we're starting on Thursday night. Now it's like, oh, we're starting on Monday, My name is a nightmare for English speakers. Could be Zula Kaka Kaliara, something another. Yope. How's it going, everybody? If I missed anybody's names, I apologize. But Heineken. Yeah, Heineken's not bad. I mean, it's, it's smooth, but I like Sometimes I can get like Leffe Brown at the liquor store close to me. I don't drink a lot anyway, you know, very rarely anyhow, but when I do drink, you know, I don't drink to get drunk too much. You know, I try to get something that tastes good. And I don't like Budweiser at all, so. Cheers, everybody. Or Prost, I guess, as they say in Europe. City Nerd videos. I think I've actually reacted to some City Nerd videos in the past. I don't know if I need to turn this microphone down. Hold on, there we go. That might be a little bit better. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually drank beer. Quite some time, actually, because I normally don't, but why not? It's my birthday. It's a good day for it, right? And if it's dark in here, normally I don't, normally when I'm recording and stuff, it's like during the day, like in the morning, so I have a lot of sunlight coming out. There's like a window like right here in front of me. But right now it's just at the edge of dark and everything. So I only have a couple like small crappy, I mean, you can see that little ring light there, but it's not too bad. It's just a little bit dim. How old am I? Unfortunately, I am 39. So, yeah, that's a thing. Yep, 39 years old, guys. So is the music too loud in the background? Or is it too quiet in the background? Let's see here. So I was thinking maybe I could try. I suck at GeoGuessr. I don't pay for it anymore. I did pay for it at one point in time, but I do know you can do like a free round every day, and I may just end up getting it again anyhow. But I do want to take a shot of this butterscotch stuff because this stuff's pretty good. It's not super strong. I mean, it's like 21% alcohol. It's not like, you know, it's not strong like rum or anything like that. Turned 51 last week, huh? Somebody said, not gonna lie, I thought you were mid-20s. Man, if I was mid-20s again, that'd be nice, guys. I feel it'd be nice. No, yeah, I mean, it's nice that you thought I was mid-20s, so I guess that means I don't look super old, although I kind of feel, I'm starting to feel it, you know. It's getting to the point where like obviously I'm not like old, obviously, right? But it's at the point where I'm old enough to like get hurt for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get into your like mid-30s, you'll just notice like you'll just wake up and like for no reason something hurts. Or like you sit on the couch for like too long and like something hurts because of it. But I still have a young mind, for the most part. Let's see here. Yeah, City Nerd has awesome content on affordable, walkable cities. Yeah, the name definitely sounds familiar, and I know I've done some reactions to City Nerd. My memory sucks, and I've done a lot of reaction videos and stuff, so... But I do remember that channel. So let me go ahead and jump on. Try to do some, and you guys are going to make fun of me too, probably, because I am not good at GeoGuessr at all. Like, not good at it. So yeah, free daily game. Let me switch my screen here. And, oh, it just throws me right into it. Okay. So the writing here. Is this somewhere in India? I'm just gonna choose. Let's see here. I don't know where. Oh wait, I was way wrong. See, I told you guys. That's. It was all the way in, what is this, Syria or something? No, wait. Is that in Lebanon? Beirut. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so is this like United States or Canada? No, it's not. South America, probably. Okay. It was in Mexico. I was looking at the license plate. I knew it wasn't like European license plates. Let's see here. Oh wait, duh, I can move around. I forgot I can move around. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played this. Is this somewhere? I don't know what kind of license plates they have in Asia. Can't tell us this. Okay, so it's not in Asia. Oh wait, this is in Africa somewhere. I don't know what part. I'm just gonna go for the middle of Africa somewhere. Okay. I was actually not terribly far off. A couple countries away. Oh, that was the end of that round. What was my full score? Oh, wait, did I miss it? Does it not tell me my full score? How am I missing something here? All right. Well, anyways, I'm going to switch my screen back and then I'm just going to upgrade. It's like $3 a month. That's actually not bad at all. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I think, yeah, I should be good to go here. Where'd my chat go? Hold on. Why do... Okay, there it is. For some reason, my chat went all weird on my bottom screen here, so... All right, what do we got going on in the chat here? I don't mind the age, allowed to start drinking. The question is, I am 63. I still can drink at this drastic age. Hey, you sure can. You can drink at any age you want if you're old. Do whatever you want, right? Okay, 2.2 thousand. Okay, so yeah, it was a terrible score. All right, let me go ahead and jump back on this other screen here. Wait. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna have to like dock that chat right there so it doesn't go anywhere else, I think. All right, so let me see here. How do I just hit resume? But see, this is classic North America. How do I change it? I guess I'll just hit resume there. Oh wait, okay, here's all the map. I'll just hit all. Let's see here. See, I think North America one would actually be almost harder because it's like every state here looks the same. I mean, I guess, yeah, so then, unless it's like North America and also Canada, of course, and Mexico, because they're all part of North America. But it looks like it's only highlighting, of course, those two, so. I'm just going to put it on all. I'm working on a geography game too. We'll link it when time is right. Oh wait, do you like make games or something? If so, like that's super cool. All right. See, this is just gonna expose how much I don't know about anything. Like it's gonna really expose how much I just don't know anything. Oh yeah, forgot my shot I poured. So yeah, butterscotch McGilligutties. That stuff's super smooth. In fact, I want another one. Tastes like candy, actually. It's kind of dangerous. If you don't have self-control, you could probably go through a whole bottle of this in like 10 minutes. It's so delicious. The only thing that sucks is it's really sticky. So if you do end up accidentally spilling anything, it's a sticky mess. Prost. You're a game developer? That's super cool. That seems like a fun job to have. All right, so I guess I just have to pick one of these then, right? Because I said all. Oh, okay, right here, world. There we go. I'll just click world. And then, I guess hit play. I think I'm doing it right. I don't know. We'll figure it out anyways. Okay, so this feels like it's either like, I don't know, like Africa or like Australia maybe? Feels like... It feels like I'm in the middle of Africa. Or Australia. I don't really know what the different... Like, how would I be able to tell? This is a pretty, like, empty spot here. Or wait, the sun, right? But I guess if you're in Australia... That's the southern hemisphere. Well, crap. Part of Africa is too, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to, like, choose a spot. It looks... I'm just gonna randomly... Oh, it wasn't... Really? Is this Texas or Mexico? It's Texas. See, the United States is massive. That was in the United States. It's funny. All right, so... Wow, this place is beautiful. What is this? I want to live there, actually. Like, this place looks super nice. Is it like, somewhere in the Alps, maybe? Hold on, what is it? Gasaki? Is this Italian? I don't know anything about languages. So that might be, let me... I feel like that might be like somewhere in here. Oh, wait. Okay, not too far off, I guess. It was in Slovenia. Yeah, Slovenia. Okay, okay. That's not terrible. Oh, this is just up the road in town. No, but this is United States or Canada, probably. But I mean, which one? They're very similar. Okay, so there's no front license plates. I don't know if front license plates is a requirement in Canada. Of course, there's different provinces in Canada, different states here in the United States. The state of Indiana, where I'm at, does not require front license plates. You know what? I could find out real quick, Pop. If I can get on the highway here, there should be a state road sign, actually. Wow, Steak and Shake. I feel like this could be like Wabash, Indiana, or like Warsaw, Indiana, or like... I don't see any road signs. Maybe up here. Is this time? Am I running out of time? I don't see a time limit running down, actually, so... Why am I not seeing any street sign? Okay, wait, maybe up here? The intersection? Willie Lee Pikeway, I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking for like State Road something. Or US Highway something, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to pick and like, just looking around. I mean, there's no mountains, nothing. This could be just Ohio or Indiana. Oh, Ohio maybe? Probably not. No, Georgia. Okay, Georgia. All right, all right. Is that Chinese writing? Or wait. Is that Korea? Wait, no, that is Chinese writing, isn't it? It could be Korean. So you know what? I'll go in China, but like... Okay. I'm glad I went kind of closer to the, the Korean section because I wasn't quite sure on that one. So what do I have? 2,300. Let's see. Okay, so this might be... This looks pretty jungly. I don't know what that language is. Those people looked darker skinned. It looks pretty jungly. It looks... Maxima. I was thinking like Southeast Asia, but now... Okay, mass unit. South America. It's gotta be, right? Could this be Brazil somewhere? We're gonna... Oh, why do I think everything's Brazil? Okay, yeah, that's also Mexico. The very bottom of Mexico. View results. That's terrible because the grant, like a max score is like could be 25,000. So I got like way less than half. That's terrible, guys. So let's see. More of a whiskey guy. Whiskey's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Again, I don't really drink too often. Normally, if I drink, it'll be like a smooth type of beer, like a Belgian ale, or like there's a couple of good German wheat beers actually that they have at the liquor store up the road, like not up the road, but like in town, like the town that we go to. And it's like Franz something another. It's like in a brown box that has like a monk on the front of it. I don't know. It's pretty good. And then is it Hoegaarden? Sometimes they have Hoegaarden. Sometimes they have like Leffe Brune, stuff like that. But usually I drink that if I do drink, or like maybe some wine, but or rum. Spiced rum's not bad. All right, we're gonna play again. And I forgot I wanted to go through the chat, but it's all right. Okay, so I don't know which way I should go. So I'll go this way. Look at the license plates. Okay, so this could be... This looks very United States, actually. Big porches. Or like big houses. Yeah, big trucks. I don't see mountains. Honestly, it kind of feels like it's up north more. I don't know why. Wonder if I recognize the trash company logo now. I feel like it just looks cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess Canada. No, wow, Texas. .com.mt. Alberta. Okay, so that's Canada, right? Am I just jumping to conclusions? So look at... No, it's not. Look at those license plates. Or wait. Yeah, those are European license plates. So Alberta has nothing to do with Canada in this sense. So what's MT? What country would that be? Hmm. I wonder. Or wait, no, that looks kind of European to me, but I don't know. I don't really. Let's see. What country? But see, then again, the .mt might not even really mean like. Might not be a country. Ooh, is it Moldova? Well, no, what the T would. I don't know what the T would be for if it was Moldova, but I mean, it starts with an M. Where? Malta? Is that Malta? Yeah. Okay. Forgot about Malta. Somebody says that's Wanda's place. I don't know who that is, but it sounds funny. Let's see. Okay, so this is United States or Canada. Maybe this is Texas too. Everything else was Texas here. I mean, it does look like giant sized Texas houses. I'm just gonna go with that. Probably this time it's not. Nope. Damn it. It's up by Chicago. See, told you guys I suck at this. What do we got here? European license plates. I need to move around more, huh? This looks like England to me. Or wait, what's... Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and go there. No, it's not. It was Poland, evidently. Okay. Oh. Well. This is different. Okay, so we're out in mountainous area. Looks pretty rural. Doesn't look the greatest. Hacemos trabajos. Okay, so this is like Mexico. Maybe. I kept saying everything else was Brazil when it had like Spanish or Portuguese. Okay, cool. I finally picked the right country, guys. Heck yeah. I finally picked the right country. And only 286 miles away. Not bad for me. Because now you are lost. Need help? I am lost. Talking about life, or are you talking about on here? So yeah, cheers, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying your Friday. Or actually, if you're in Europe, it may be Saturday now. I think it's just after midnight over there. Of course, depending on what part of Europe, right? Some of Europe is only 5 hours away from me. So it's 6 p.m. here. And I just have a predominantly European audience. So I know that there's people from different parts of the world that watch me that's not European. So there's Americans, there's, you know, maybe some Vietnamese for all I know. We're going to go ahead and play again. We're having fun today. I'm going to eat some cake later. It's going to be great. What is that? Is that the Texas flag next to the Chinese flag? Probably not. This is a European license plate. I don't know what that is over there. What do the people look like? Can't tell. Maybe a little bit Middle Eastern, but then... I don't know. Maybe I'll go over here and see what these license plates. See what the license plates look like on the back of the vehicles. Okay, so it's definitely somewhere. Udia. Maybe this is in Spain. I'm gonna try that. No. It was in Chile. Okay. Is that Santiago? It's hard to read sometimes because they put the little flag thing over top of like the name of the town. Or the city. Village, whatever it happens to be. This looks tropical. There's a tropical tree there. We got La Pasadita, so maybe maybe Central America. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with Venezuela. Dang it. I should have went with Mexico. Where's Mexico? I almost did, like in my head, like I didn't say it, but right before I chose Venezuela and stated I was gonna go Venezuela. For some reason I was thinking Mexico, but it doesn't matter now. I didn't do it, so. I don't know what this says. It's got the 2 dot things. Is that like Eastern Europe? Some of the languages over there have like the dots over top of... Let's see. Go with Moldova. No, it was Turkey. Okay. It was across the Black Sea. Giant yards, ranch types. Well, it's not a ranch style house, but like this is giving me United States vibes. Yeah. US license plates. American flag, okay. Okay. What part? It's pretty hilly. Not mountainous. I don't know, guys. Maybe we're in Pennsylvania. Or Ohio. Maybe Youngstown. We're gonna go there. What is that, the edge of Ohio? No! How's that a fantastic guess? I was like 4 or 5 states away. What is that, South Carolina? Yeah, South Carolina. Okay, okay. I guess it was on the edge of the hills. Like, there's a mountain range that runs through here. And then, of course, this is the edge. I was on the other side. Way other side. It's kind of the same mountain range. But that goes all the way up into here. But then... Anyways, yeah. Ozo. That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar to me? So I'm just in like some housing addition or like some little like just residential area. Okay, that looks... I don't know, maybe it's in Poland. Oh wait, one country over. It was in Czechia. Okay. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. 10,000. Hey, that's a lot better than the last time. A little bit, right? I think the last score was like 9,000 something. All right, let's go through some comments here. Happy birthday, greets from the Netherlands. Thank you, Stefan85. See, let me scroll up here. Somebody's drunk and stoned, evidently. So sounds like you're having a great night. And yeah, so you can move around the map and look for road names, license plates. Yeah, had a little buzz because I don't drink often at all. Like almost never, really. I mean, pretty much. Special occasions, you know, maybe every 2-3 months at most, and it's usually not to like get drunk. So let's see. Okay, I scrolled up too far. Yeah, Malta. A lot of people are saying Malta. Or not a lot of people. I guess it was the same person said it a few times. Malta's pretty crazy. I was watching some videos about Malta, and like the old, like there's crazy like prehistoric, like not prehistoric, but like old like remnants of like lost civilization type stuff there, like just crazy, like almost looked like there was channels carved into stuff that like where they would have had like conduit and like electrical lines back in the day, and like maybe conspiracy theory type video stuff, but like pretty interesting crazy stuff going on in Malta, it seems. 12 in Holland, yeah. I'm from south of Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul is my state. Wow, that's cool. South of Brazil. Haiti. Okay, I don't know if somebody's saying they're from Haiti or just a suggestion for the GeoGuessr. Happy birthday, Charlie. How are vacation preps going until now? So we got a little bit sidetracked on that for a bit, but then we kind of started circling back around. We have a friend in the Netherlands that we're going to be staying with for a couple days, and we're going to be doing King's Day with. And so we're going to be, we did a live, or not a live stream, but like a Discord call with her like a week or so ago. And then we're going to be messaging, we're going to be getting back with her to try to plan some stuff out. But we're going to be getting back to planning for sure. A lot going on in life and everything. I can't wait to get there. Like it's going to be so like, it's going to be unreal. Nervous about the airplane though, but hey, what do you do, right? This is a hard game, being kind of drunk over here in Brabant. I don't know what strunk means. So where's everybody watching from? Going to Brabant. I'll probably going through Brabant. We're gonna be staying in. So we're gonna be getting to arriving at Schiphol, or however you pronounce it, and then we're gonna be. I can't remember what time we're gonna be getting there. It's gonna be kind of in the morning. It's before noon for sure, and then I believe we have to wait until about 5 or so to like check into our the house that we rented for a few days, and that'll be in Sittard in Limburg province, south of in the southern part of the Netherlands, and then we'll be there in Sittard for like 3 days, and then we're thinking about so we have to check out of Sittard like on the 25th, and then so we're thinking about doing Efteling on the 24th. That way we can keep our luggage in the house that we're renting, go over to Efteling on the 24th, do Efteling, not have to worry about taking our luggage with us. Because originally I was thinking like we could leave on the 25th in Sittard, leave there, go do Efteling, and then work our way up towards, because we're going to be going to Dokkum for King's Day, because that's where the King's going to be. So we're going to be working our way up towards Dokkum anyways. But so we're probably going to do the King's Day or the Efteling thing on the 24th. I haven't done an official announcement or anything about it yet. A bunch of people want to do like meetups and stuff like that, and so they can get a chance to like hang out with us for a little bit, this and that. So I was thinking like the Efteling could be one of those meetups, not the only one, because like everybody, I don't want to force people, like if they want to like come meet up with us, like I shouldn't have to like, or shouldn't be forcing somebody to like have to like pay for a ticket at Efteling just to do that, right? So, but like, if you guys want to go to Efteling, we're thinking about the 24th of April next year. So then we could do a meetup there, and then of course, then just do a regular meetup somewhere in like a city, some random city somewhere, maybe in the middle, of the Netherlands, town square or something, or a park. That way nobody has to like be forced to like buy a ticket to a theme park to come hang out and say hi or whatever. So not sure exactly how it's gonna go yet. we haven't discussed it. I mean, we've discussed it, but we just haven't got like a for sure plan or whatever. And then at some point, you know, life's hectic. So at some point, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's just hard to get around to actually doing it, right? But at some point, we're going to be sitting down, doing a live stream, doing an actual official announcement about all the stuff and everything. But we do have to get back with the lady in the Netherlands that we're going to be staying with in between, because we're going to be doing the Dokkum King's Day thing with her. So we got to get back with her for the planning, so we'll know what we're doing after Sittard, going forward from there to King's Day, and then there's a guy that we may or may not, it's not official, set in stone. We talked about it. That's about it. But we may or may not be hopping over the border after King's Day sometime to stay in Germany for like a night, just over the edge of the border there. Again, it's not for sure, but once we figure it out, we'll let everybody know about that. So, all right, let's see here. Somebody says, sorry, man, have to go to bed. Greetings from Belgium. Hey, sleep well, my friend. Johan van Open, I think. Probably didn't pronounce that right, but yeah. Sleep good. Overijssel. Okay. Hardenberg. Or no, Hardenberg. Close. Okay, close to the German border. Yeah, and that's... Speaking of the German border, it's gonna be cool staying in Sittard, actually, because Sittard's like right there, like nestled like on the German border. So like we're gonna be able to do that, just kind of like walk over into Germany, just hang out for a few, get lunch or something, come back. It's gonna be awesome. All right, we got Dordrecht, Zuid-Holland, Almelo, Netherlands, land in Belgium as keeper. I don't know what that means, but okay, somebody's near Amsterdam. Charlie, you have a lot of fans from the Netherlands, dude. Yeah, seems to be the case. You guys are awesome. Aside from Zwolle, no foreigner ever visits Overijssel. Well, I'll be a foreigner going through Overijssel next April, so there's that. It's your birthday, question mark? If so, happy birthday. Yes, unfortunately, it is. Don't want any more. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Let's see. All right, Dance Macabre with the viewers. Yeah, that'd be cool. Make 2 lists. One where you want to go and another of what you want to eat. Yeah. Yeah, we need to, and that's the thing too, like there's more stuff that we want to do than we're possibly able to actually do, which I know, you know, I know this, and it's like, you know, not realizing it, like after talking to a couple people, they pointed out like a lot of stuff is unrealistic, especially on foot, not renting a car, relying on public transportation. It's like, I'm thinking like, okay, we just get the bus here, go to this place, do that, whatever. But then I'm not realizing like, well, duh, train station's like an hour from wherever we're going. So that's like, you know, get at the train station and then you got to walk like an hour to whatever, you know, so like, there's all this extra time in between that I'm not even, you know, factoring in necessarily. So I have to have realistic goals. I have to actually sit down and get it all planned out at some point. But also a lot of it too is like, I kind of want to just like go with the flow too, and not really like some of it I don't want planned. Like I want the beginning part planned, so it's, we know for sure when we get there, we for sure have this place to go for the first so many nights. We're doing, you know, whatever. But then after that, kind of like after we kind of take a few days to get over the jet lag and whatever, this and that, it'd be kind of cool to just kind of just go with the flow. Of course, I do know for sure we have to go from Sittard to towards Dokkum, since we're going to be doing King's Day there, but just everything is so like, everything that we want to do is like so far away from you know, it's like, it's not like everything that we want to do is in like the same spot, you know, like some stuff is here, some stuff's over there, whatever, you know. When in Germany, buy me some tobacco. Tobacco's not good for you. Somebody says, whatever you do, Charlie, do not feel pressured to cater to us. First and foremost, enjoy your time here. Focus on that. If you can, combine that with some fan interaction. That's nice. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to just like shrug everybody off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only possible because of you guys. So like, you know what I'm saying? I owe it to you guys. Let's see here. First time I see you doing a live stream. Greetings from Wageningen. I don't know if I said that right. I tried. Gelderland, Netherlands. You're awesome. Is it your birthday? Yes, unfortunately. I don't need any more. I'm not a kid. It's not exciting too much anymore, except for I have an excuse to be lazy for the day. Not do stuff around the house sometimes. So it's my birthday. I'm going to be lazy. That's good. And a reason to drink some beer. So happy birthday. Hope you have an awesome day. Have a great year. Yes. Thank you so much. Wednesday Addams. I like the name. Wednesday Addams. Actually, there's a show on Netflix that I watched the first episode called Wednesday. It actually looks pretty interesting. It's like a spin-off of like the Addams Family or whatever. Looked pretty interesting. I'm thinking about maybe watching it. I don't know yet. I actually did cancel my Netflix, so I have to like figure that out. Go online, and there's websites you can find stuff to watch without the Netflix subscription kind of thing. So whatever, you know. It's cheaper that way too, anyways. I do vape though. Like, tobacco's bad. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit. I vape. I don't do it like too much on videos or whatever, but because it's like, I mean, come on, I can wait 20 minutes to vape, you know. Like, during a live stream though, I'll probably end up hitting my vape, especially drinking, you know. Let's see here. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday from Drachten, Friesland. Hey, Friesland. Very cool. I have Frisian ancestors. I have actually an ancestor from all over Europe, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm an American mutt. Depending on what you want to see, some things you need to plan ahead. Tickets for museums, for example, might be sold out if you don't buy these months before you visit. Yeah, I know. I need to. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I'm bad at like putting things off. Like, I'm so bad at putting things off, and I'm always like, oh, it'll be all right till the next day. But then it's like I do that so many days in a row, you know. Oh, it'll be okay till the next day. Well, the next day. It ends up being another month, another 2 months, another 3 months, and the next thing you know, it's like been way too long, and it's like, I don't know what my problem is, but I'm trying to stay on track. Charlie, you have some space in your arm for a tattoo. I will send you a picture for a realistic one. Yeah. You know, the funny thing with my tattoos, a lot of these tattoos I did myself. Not this arm, because I'm right-handed, so this arm I didn't do. I did almost everything on this arm for the most part, or at least everything except for the top. And then like practicing, because I used to tattoo and stuff, self-taught, and then I tattooed for a while professionally, and just anxiety and everything, I gave up on it. I haven't had a new tattoo in a long time, actually. I got the side of my head tattooed. A lot of people don't know. I literally, like, the side of my head has like, it looks like my skin's ripped open and there's like gears inside of it. And that's just basically there for like, in case I go bald one day and whatever, and then I'll have like something cool on the side of my head, I guess. But some days I kind of regret it, but like, depends on the mood that I'm in. I'm sure you guys probably, if you have tattoos, there's probably days where you're like, I wish I didn't get that. And then other days where you're like, okay, yeah, that's cool, whatever. It is what it is. So if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, my advice is definitely like, take the picture of the tattoo that you're thinking about getting, put that on your mirror, put it on your fridge, put it on the visor in your car, look at it for every single day for a year. If you still want that after a year, then get it. Most of the time, you're not going to want it a year later. Wish I would have thought, you know, I wish I would have done that with my tattoos. I would have made better decisions. All right, let me get in the chat here. Let me see. Because no, you don't owe us your trip. Just make it a beautiful memory for yourself. I appreciate it all. I feel, you know, a couple meetups or something ain't gonna hurt. You know, I mean, it's the least I could do. Yeah, I guess most of us that donate just want you guys to have a good time here. Don't worry too much about meeting up with everybody. Yeah, you guys are awesome. There's a Friesland in the USA too. What do you mean there's a Friesland? Oh, your brother's a tattoo artist? Mine too, actually. He actually owns a shop. We both tattoo. Or I used to. I don't anymore, but. Am I ready for the snow? Hell no. Big ol' hell no. I don't. I mean, it's cool to look at out the window. I'm not a kid no more. I'm good. I don't want to go out and build no snowman. I could definitely do without the snow, for sure. Not a huge fan. You didn't say it right, but can imagine it's hard to pronounce. Respect for trying to watch the show Wednesday and then delete it. I was a big fan of the Addams Family. Yeah, I probably didn't pronounce a lot of stuff right. Can I your face as tattoo? What is that? What do you mean? Do you want my face as a tattoo on you? That'd be weird, but I mean, if you want, sure. Friesland in Wisconsin. Okay. So I wonder, was it like founded by Friesland immigrants or something? Friesland settlers? Settlers? Let's look real quick. Friesland, Wisconsin. Small village in Columbia County, Wisconsin, with a population of only 269 to 320 people. Holy cow, that's a very small town. It is known for its Dutch settler heritage, a history of linguistic persistence, and a rural feel. The village hosts communal events such as the annual July 4th celebration, which is not Dutch at all, and Fireman's Chicken Barbecue, which has nothing to do with the Dutch. Okay, so rural feel, most residents owning their homes, medium owned, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so Dutch roots. The village was renamed Friesland in 1915 to reflect its many Dutch settlers from the province of Friesland in the Netherlands. What was it called before that? Okay, Florence. It used to be called Florence. Oh, then renamed Belleville. Before becoming Cambria, and then Jesus, they can't make up their mind. So Friesland's what, like the fourth name? Okay, that's a small place. Well, I'm gonna jump back in to some more GeoGuessr actually after I drink some more of this butterscotch schnapps. Or liquor. I don't know if it's schnapps. I don't know, but it's good, whatever it is. In America in Limburg, yes, I've heard about that. And isn't there like a cemetery there? Cemetery that has like a lot of like American soldiers or something from World War II, I believe. Thank you. Hey, I guess she's bringing me some pizza. Some good old American frozen pizza, guys. This is really good stuff, this butterscotch. Like, you could almost drink it down, like. It's delicious. Oh yeah, so this shot glass that I'm drinking out of. Somebody that watches the channel actually sent me 2 of these. He got them in Berlin one time that he went to Germany. I don't know how well you can see it there, but it says Brandenburger Tor, Berlin. And if you're watching, John, shout out to you. I appreciate the shot glasses. They're amazing. Andic Darville says, I'll drink a beer on your birthday. Cheers. Well, you know what? Cheers to you, man. Roast. I'm gonna love the beers here. Yeah. Probably. I like dark, I like brown, like sweet brown ales, like Belgian doubles, Belgian quads. Guinness is even okay. It's not so sweet necessarily, of course, but it's really dark. Which obviously it's not a Belgian, it's Irish. But... Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Got some onion rings. Got some frozen pizza. It's not frozen now. We got it froze. Put it in the oven. It's delicious. I'm thinking that's China. Maybe. Oh, wow. 41 miles. Holy cow. I did not expect. I really thought I was wrong, actually. Like, I know I said, think this is China. But in the back of my mind, I thought it was China, but it was going to be wrong kind of thing. Because that's what I'm used to. That's cool. I feel like this is this India? I'm gonna try India, but it could be like maybe Bangladesh or something. I'll go this way. Okay. Maybe I should have went back up that way actually, but yeah, just in case it was Bangladesh or like, I think I don't know for sure, but I think they have like a similar style. Like, yeah, see, this writing looks very similar in Bangladesh. Yeah. Milo. That sounds Spanish or Portuguese, but this isn't Spain. Maybe this is South America. Where kind of mountainous? Where's the mountains at? Right in here? Maybe, is it Colombia? No? Oh, it's Bolivia. Okay. Definitely on the mountain range though, looks like. Yeah. These onion rings are pretty good. I wish I knew the European license plates better. This is, where is this? Definitely Europe. Is this in that? No, this is, we're in Switzerland, aren't we? We're at Zurich, maybe? Oh, wait, we're not in Switzerland. Or Sweden. Did I get the... Was that the Swiss flag? Belgium. Somebody said Belgium looks very German. Yeah, I was thinking kind of like Germany, Netherlands, kind of, you know. But something about it, I thought the Netherlands had like yellowish, is it yellow license plates? I can't remember. Somebody says, greetings to everyone here from the Netherlands. Seems to me I am the only one who doesn't sleep in Southern Europe. Yeah. How many Dutch people's in here? I bet it's like 3/4 Dutch audience right now. Why is that all blurred out? They got secrets over there? Okay, so this is definitely like United States. Is this up in like, this is the Northeast. Is this Maine, New Hampshire? Yeah. The architecture. Connecticut, okay. Yeah, the architecture looked very northeastern United States. Hey, 14,000. We're getting better, guys. It was like 9,000, then I think we had like 10,000. Now we're at 14,000. Okay, so we're finally at like just over half, because you can get 25,000, so half of that's like what, like 12.5. So we're at 14.6, so not bad. Okay, yeah, somebody else said the Swiss flag threw them off pretty good, yeah. Switzerland, you see more expensive cars and mountains. Oh, no townhouses? So there's no townhouses in Switzerland? Or just like not very many? Okay, so I guess Dutch plates are yellow. Okay. Taxi plates are blue though. New Jersey, yeah, New Jersey's yellow, right? Is what dollars? 1,400, what do you mean? 14,000 points. 14.6, like 14,600 points. Not dollars, points. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but. Swiss flag's red with a white cross. Oh, okay. So is that like a medical? It might have been like a medical flag, because I think a medical flag is like a red plus sign kind of thing, or a red cross. Dealership cars have green plates. Okay. Oh, Red Cross. Okay, that's in a lot of different countries. UK has one yellow and one white license plate. So different areas. So like part of the UK has white, parts yellow, I guess. Hmm. Dang, I don't have a napkin. All right, what we got here? Yeah, so this stream was actually like unplanned. I woke up today and I'm like, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm just gonna chill. I did the Santa Claus reaction, Santa Claus journal episode, I think 18, don't quote me, but I think it was 18. And from yesterday. So for some reason, today's episode won't play. It won't play on the day that's current. It shows up on the website, but it just won't play. So we'll have to be a day behind on it, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. They might be just doing that. Maybe they know I'm reacting to it. And probably not. I'm not no important person. I'm a nobody in the land of YouTube. But for whatever reason, we can't watch it on the current day in my country. Maybe I could try it through a VPN. I didn't actually try, but I need to go ahead and guess. But I don't see a time limit, actually. What does this say? Tamarinda, Uttara. I don't have a clue, but it feels like Southeast Asia or something, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going by all this tropical stuff. But like, that's a nice, I mean, dang, that's a nice house. I would like to live there, actually. That's pretty cool. Hell, even that one's nice. Where is this? Some nice places here. Look at that thing. Indonesia. It literally says Indonesia right there on the thing. That could throw me off. It might be. Oh wait, where's the? That's the Philippines. Wait, hold on. The Indonesia. Okay, yeah, here we are. I zoomed into the wrong spot. I don't know where at in Indonesia. Hey, 436 miles. Okay. I am going to have to run to the bathroom here in a minute after we're done with this round. So this is yellow plates, but it's not European plates. It's more like what we have over here, but it's not United States. So I would believe this is South America somewhere, maybe Central. I don't know what the plates look like in Asia though. But that's not Asian writing. I don't know where it would be. Monte Carlo. I know Monte Carlo means doesn't it mean like the high, or wait, no, that's El Camino means the highway. I'm just gonna go Mexico. Nope, Colombia. All right. I bet this place is windy. Wide open like this. There's no wind blocks anywhere. Is that corn? Looks like it might be corn right there, actually. Wow, why are these just such a drastic kind of a hill? Just such a sharp angle, just boom, out of nowhere. I don't know. That almost looks like a volcano, actually, that one over there. Could this be Italy? I don't really have, there's no towns, I'm not close enough to anything. I don't know why, I just feel like maybe it's India, or not India, Italy. Ow, I could not have been any more wrong. It's the bottom of South Africa, it's not South Africa. Lesotho. I guess there's a country inside of South Africa called Lesotho. Where's this, like the back of some school in Chicago? I feel like we're in Illinois. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and guess Illinois then, since that's the first thing that came to mind. Right out of Chicago, right outside of Chicago? No. Canada, okay. 677 miles, not too bad. So like maybe we're in Florida? No, we are very far away from Florida. We're about the opposite on the globe. That was Singapore? Wait a minute, is Singapore a country? Because is it like that small? Well, in Malaysia or in the... I need to learn more about the world, guys. View results. We went way down. This was our worst score yet. I'm ashamed of myself. I'll be right back. I could go to the bathroom. right, so it's still early here, 1748. So what is that? So 13 is, or wait, yeah, so 13 is 1. So 13, 14, 15, 16, so 5 something. Where? Okay, so you're here in the United States. You're an hour behind me. Bon appetit, Charlie. Yes, thank you. Oh, see you later, Renee. Sleep well. I guess that was earlier. He's probably already asleep by now. Illinois, middle of nowhere. Yes, I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. All right, thanks, Renee. Sleep well, man. Americans in military time amazes me every time. Is it because we don't know how to do it? We gotta like count it out. I'm moving around the USA full time. In the last couple of weeks, I've gone from Wisconsin to Florida to Michigan to California and back. Jeez, that's a lot of traveling. You should vlog it. That's what I would do. I don't know what you do for your work. I'd vlog it. Might as well. I wish I could vlog, like travel vlogs. That's what I really, really, really want to do. Well, I can't be traveling right now. I mean, Anthony's only 5 and everything, and you know, we're broke, and you know, life and all that kind of stuff. And now winter's starting to happen and stuff. But like in the future, when he's old enough and everything, and then we can just drive around and everything, and travel around the United States or around the world. That's what I'd like to do in the future. It'd be so cool. Truck driver, okay. With the military time, you just gotta like, what is it? Like, you gotta take off, like, you just gotta go backwards. So like, so 1 o'clock is 13. So you just gotta like, forget the first number. Don't focus on the 1, 3. Just 3, right? So look at the 3 and then just go back 2. So basically you're minusing 12 off of it, but like you ignore the first number. So you got like 1300 or whatever, right? So you just got 3, boom, minus 2, that's 1 o'clock. Well, I'm going to go ahead and look for a video for us to watch on YouTube. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. I know it's pretty late over there in Europe. My recommendation section sucks on here, so trying to find something that you guys would also like to watch as well might be a chore. I watch a bunch of random stuff. What is this? The hidden danger inside every candle by the Action Lab. Let me go ahead and mute the music there. Oh, and GeoGuessr, I guess. Okay, so we had noise coming from GeoGuessr and the lo-fi beats thing, so sorry about that, guys. We'll check this out here.
I have some paraffin wax here that I've gotten a little too hot. The safest thing to do would be to dunk the test tube in some ice water that I have in a beaker over here. So let's do that real quick. Oh, what in the world just happened? So by placing the beaker into cold water, it literally exploded into a ball of fire. And look, my beaker's still intact.
Yeah, 6 hour difference. Um, so yeah, so basically I'm on the same time as New York City. Not close to New York City. Don't live there, or you know, but at the same time. So what happened with this wax thing? I was looking down at the chat. He puts it so it's flaming wax.
So by placing the beaker into cold water, it literally exploded into a ball of fire. And look, my beaker's still intact, still holding hot wax at the bottom. Today I'm going to show you why hot wax is so dangerous. And I'm also going to solve a mystery that's been plaguing the internet about what's actually happening in this reaction. Oh yeah, and don't try this at home. It's extremely dangerous. Try it at your friend's house first. Just kidding, don't try this.
He said try it at your friend's house first. Yeah, go burn your friend's house down. This looks cool though. I don't know what's going on with the wax part. I wasn't really paying attention in the beginning, so I do apologize for that, guys.
This one at all, please. If I asked most people what's burning in a candle, a lot of people would say it's the wick. But that's not actually correct. The wick is really just a fuel delivery system. It wicks up the liquid wax, the wax vaporizes, and then the vapor burns. So
you know, I've often wondered about this because the wick itself doesn't burn. And it's like, you can I've made homemade candles before. You know, you take like, you know, you have extra wax, whatever. Even if you don't have a wick, I've took like just random like strings out of stuff and just rolled them together, twisted them. You can make a wick out of almost anything as long as it's soaked in the wax. But I mean, of course, the wick will slowly burn, sure, but it's not burning away. So it is burning the actual wax or whatever off of it. I guess we're going to find out why, huh?
Rises, and then the vapor burns. So we shouldn't be too surprised to learn that wax is flammable, but not in the way you'd expect. You can't just light solid wax on fire. It has to melt and then vaporize before it can burn. It's the wax vapor that actually fuels the flame. This makes it pretty safe to have solid wax lying around. But once you have really hot liquid wax, you enter dangerous territory. If you try to cool it in ice cold water, something surprising happens. It explodes. But why would this happen? This question has been posted all over the internet. Evidently, plenty of young scientists have tried pouring hot wax into water only to discover it explodes. In fact, this is an old demonstration done in chemistry classes for decades. But when you try to find out why, the explanation is surprisingly hard to pin down. Some people
I would totally try that right now if I didn't care about burning my house down. I do care. I don't want my house to burn down, so I'm not going to try that. But man, does that look fun.
People claim the wax has an exothermic reaction with water. Others say the glass cracks when it hits the cold water and then the hot wax instantly flashes the water to steam. And that sprays wax upward and the wax then ignites from the nearby flame. On Reddit and physics forums, you'll also see people insisting that a flame must be involved for the explosion to happen. So after I've heated it, I've turned off the flame, moved it across the room so it's nowhere near, it can't light it on fire at all. Whoa, and look at that, it still happens. And the test tube is still intact and still holding the wax at the bottom. So what's causing this explosion and the fire afterward? Well, before we answer that, guess where this power system comes from? Believe it or not, it's an electric toothbrush from today's sponsor, Sukas. These are two items that most people use every day, an electric toothbrush and a water flosser. Now imagine shrinking a full water...
How's that two items that almost everybody uses every day? I mean, I guess I use an electric toothbrush. Not as often as I should. You've seen my teeth.
Flosser and fitting it inside.
I like to make fun of myself. You got to, right? Otherwise you get depressed. We're not going to watch this ad though. And I don't know what this water flosser bucket contraption thing is, but that's definitely not like an everyday item, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know.
So here's the body that holds the water.
How long is this
and inside the bristle, a small plunger and diaphragm. It's here when I put some electricity on it, and then it'll just shoot out the water.
Or wait, I thought he was still doing an ad. I guess we'll go back and watch this. Sorry, guys.
2 Ultra does. So of course I had to take it apart and see how they pulled this off. Combining the two isn't that hard. Just look at Waterpick. But those machines are bulky.
Oh, it's still the ad. He's just taking it apart.
Almost the same size as a regular toothbrush. So here's the body that holds the water, and inside are two main components. This section is for vibration. If I give it a little electricity, it vibrates. But the coolest part is the tiny water system. Inside the bristles is a tiny hole running through the vibration module to a miniature pump. Its volume is only 14.478 cubic centimeters.
I mean, that's a
literally
fancy
the
toothbrush,
smallest
guys.
integrated pump I've ever seen. It uses a small plunger and diaphragm that pushes water up and out the tip with surprising force. See how it vibrates here when I put some electricity on it, and then it'll just shoot out the water. Look how strong that is. Literally like a laser beam. But pumping water is only half the
It's a long
challenge.
ad, but we're gonna skip past that actually.
This explosion one more time. Season cell.
There we go.
Now let's get back to our experiment. So let's look at this explosion one more time. There's no flame nearby, but suddenly after the test tube hits the water, a white mist comes off the top and then a fireball forms at the top. This tells us the most important thing. If this were a chemical reaction with water, the fire would start at the point of contact with the water, but it doesn't. It happens at the top. That's where the wax vapor has mixed with the most oxygen. The boiling point of paraffin wax is about 370 degrees Celsius, but the auto-ignition temperature of wax vapor is much lower, around 225 degrees Celsius. That means that once wax is hot enough to boil, it automatically has enough energy to ignite itself. No spark or flame needed. So the only thing stopping it from burning inside the test tube is the lack of oxygen. But as soon as enough oxygen mixes with that super hot vapor, it can auto-ignite instantly. So you don't even need a spark to ignite extremely hot wax. You just need wax vapor and enough oxygen. That's actually a little bit scary. But we still haven't answered why the hot wax sprays upward in the first place. Well, if you look closely at the glass after the experiment, even on the test tube that stayed intact, you'll see that it's full of tiny cracks. These hairline cracks leak thin jets of wax into the cold water. When that super hot wax suddenly cools and solidifies, it releases enough heat and traps enough steam to flash boil the water around it. That rapid expansion of steam blasts the hot wax upward in a fine mist. And once that mist reaches the right mixture of oxygen and wax, it ignites. So even though it doesn't all
How does the thing not fall apart though if it's full of cracks like that? That's crazy.
always look like it. If there's an explosion without spilling the wax, that means that the glass has cracked. Sometimes the cracks are obvious, but most of the time they're just tiny, hard to see actually. And because they're easy to miss, a lot of people online assume their glass never cracked and blame something else. Also, if you just
Wow, so it's that, so sometimes the cracks are that small that like people are thinking like their glass didn't even crack at all, but like for the only way that would actually, that reaction to work would be for the glass to crack.
pour hot wax on water without the test tube, it'll do the same thing. But the interesting thing is that I never got a fireball by just putting hot wax on water. Only with the test tube did I get the fire. The test tube seems to be perfect for letting in just enough water to flash the wax into vapor and launch it into the air.
He's got
But if you
carpet.
do-
He's trying to make fire. I just realized. How was that safe? He's trying to make fire here. This is all carpet under there, and this is like just like a curtain or something. I mean, this might be a flame resistant sort of fabric, but it's still like there's a lot of carpet down there. Like you would melt. I'd be afraid of melting my carpet. I would do it outside.
You already have a flame present, like on a burning candle, and you pour water on it, then you can get a fireball. That's why you never pour water on a burning candle. And thanks for watching another episode of the Action Lab. I hope you learned something. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet,
I never had the urge to go ahead and pour water on a burning candle or anything like that. So, but anyways, go like the video, I guess. There won't be a link down below probably, but there's the title of the video. So there's the credit that I gave him and all that good stuff. So, all right. So more GeoGuessr. Let's do another round of GeoGuessr. I'm going to turn the, let's see. Yeah, my terrible score from last time. When I hit play again, we're going to jump into somewhere. Let me turn the volume down on that. There we go. Sorry if that was loud, guys. Is that still loud? There we go. A little bit quieter. Okay, so European plates. Whoops, why did I go there? Somehow I ended up on Da Vinci, guys. So, okay, so we got bike paths here. Is it the Netherlands? I don't know. Are all the bike paths red in the Netherlands? You're probably not, right? I don't think they are. Although some of the, I mean, these do look like, are these Dutch houses? I don't know where at. Is it? Okay, cool. We were in, no, not cool. That was Germany. Close though, 225 miles. Now we're in the mountains. This is not the Netherlands. Maybe Limburg. Probably not. Probably too mountainous for Limburg still. There's a sign here. I don't know what that says. Uh-oh. There's nothing here. How do I... I'm just gonna take a random guess. There's nothing here. So I'm just gonna say Switzerland. It's probably not. No. It was, what, Spain? Okay, it was Spain. Is this also Spain? No. Well, that's kind of cool looking. I don't know why it's on stilts, though. Does it flood a lot here? This is on stilts, too. There's a website here, but I can't tell what it says. It almost looks like it says .uk, but I don't think this is in the UK. Like, I'm actually pretty sure that... Where does it flood a lot that they need to put their houses on stilts? I don't know. Is it Vietnam? The guy kind of looks Japanese. This isn't Japan, though. I don't think. Let's see here. No, it's not Vietnam, because the writing... Man, I don't have a clue. It's not. Maybe somewhere, does it flood a lot? Somewhere by the coast in Africa? I don't know. Oh, wow. Indonesia. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, this is, is Pennsylvania or something? Main Street. Don't tell me nothing. Every town in this country has a Main Street. So yeah, I know we're in the United States somewhere. Wait a minute. That's a weird shaped house. This might be northeast somewhere as well. I can't tell. I'm just gonna go somewhere up here. Northeast United States. Nope. It was Nebraska, guys. No, it wasn't. It was what? Is it Nebraska or South Dakota? I can't tell where the... South Dakota. Yeah, the borders at the river. Okay, so now we're back in the tropical area. Got some palm trees or something. Got some people on some mopeds. Is this Vietnam? Who's this guy? Okay, so is this a Middle Eastern type hat? We got... Or wait, is this... This doesn't look Middle Eastern. I feel like his hat kind of did. Wait, red and white flag. The Poland flag's red and white, but this ain't Poland. I don't have a clue, guys. I really don't have a clue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... I'm probably way wrong. Okay, yeah, we were in Singapore. Or Malaysia. I mean, I didn't get any better. I'll be back. Indonesia, huh? Yeah, red and white. So how wrong was I with the Poland flag? Let me see here. Okay, I wasn't wrong. It's red and white. It's just different. White's on top. Okay, so white on top is Poland, red on top is Thailand or Indonesia. So how's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for watching my boring live stream, guys. I'm not really a streamer, so I don't know what I'm doing. I just thought it'd be something fun to do. In fact, I gotta go get another Heineken. I'll be right back. I guess you can read here we go. You can read about Poland while I'm gone, about the flag of Poland. So, ciao, Charlie. Hey, ciao. Soapy 17, sorry. It's a birthday stream, what could go wrong? Hey, I mean, I don't know. I got bad luck. Everything goes wrong for me, it seems like, so. And it was very last minute, too. I was just watching other streams today, and I'm like, you know, it seems like everybody's streaming today. Everybody's drinking. That History with Kaylee girl, she was drinking, playing like Far Cry Primal or something. There was a John Malecki Unscrewed channel that I watch. He does like woodworking and stuff. He was streaming, doing like tool giveaways or something, and they were drinking beer. So I'm like, you know what? It's my birthday. I might as well do something too. All right, and then I'm going to go back to YouTube here and find something else to watch. And yeah, this live stream is it's really like not relevant to the channel, really, like not necessarily relevant to like the channel or like the stuff that I normally react to, but you know, we're just chilling. We're just having fun here. Kind of chilly. The fireplace, I let the fireplace burn out earlier. The furnace is going. So it's not too bad, but yeah, we're supposed to be getting a bunch of snow here. Actually, I'm going to watch this. Ryan Y'all Hall. We got weather here in the United States.
November 28th, 2025.
It's going to be, want to see what this is about. I guess we're supposed to be getting some snow here soon.
132nd day of the year in the Midwest is staring down a legit winter storm right now. This is not hype, not clickbait. A classic long duration setup is about to bury a massive stretch of real estate from South Dakota, from Michigan, right in the middle of the post-Thanksgiving travel rush. So let's get right into it. All right, so this is what the surface map is going to look like around 1 p.m. today. We've got that area of low pressure coming off the Rockies here that's going to cause our problems. We've already got the cold air in place, and here we go. We've got snow breaking out from North Dakota and Montana all the way down into Iowa already. Even this afternoon, we'll even pick up a dusting of snow, maybe even a couple of inches in some of these spots before the real magic starts to happen early tomorrow morning. So the storm really officially starts after midnight, and that's when things are going to start to ramp up. You're going to start to see heavier bands of snow over here in Nebraska, southern portions of.
All right, so after midnight, so it's 7:17 for me right now. I'm not in Nebraska. I'm in northern Indiana. So what is that, 2 states away?
South Dakota, and especially in the state of Iowa, even in the northern part of Missouri. We're going to start off as snow as this low pressure system deepens and we start to get some more moisture in from the Gulf as well. You can see we've got some rain showers in Texas and Oklahoma that will be feeding up into this thing, and man, it's really going to blow up and start causing some significant travel problems early in the morning on Saturday. This is actually a pretty big travel day. It's after Thanksgiving, so people are going to be using this time to go home after going to grandma's house or whatever it is. So consider this in your travel plans. 8 a.m. Saturday is going to be a mess. In St. Louis, it's going to start off likely as a heavy round of.
So it seems like Saturday is when it's going to start affecting me, because like right here, I don't know how well you can see where my mouse cursor is there, but I'm in like the middle of the top of Indiana.
Snow, and then it's going to transition over to freezing rain and sleet up here in central Illinois. We're talking about Peoria and Springfield to Rockford. It's going to be all snow. It's going to be a mess. The whole state of Iowa at this point is going to be hard to travel around. And then also we're going to have some moderate to heavy snow starting in Chicago up towards Milwaukee, maybe by noon on Saturday. But once again, notice this pink stuff right here, this purple stuff. That is going to be your freezing rain and your sleet that's starting to mix in down here in Missouri and in Iowa, especially around St. Louis there. This warm nose is going to ruin a snowstorm for a lot of people. This would actually have dropped a lot of snow for St. Louis and maybe even over there towards Indianapolis if it wasn't for this warm nose. But that is going to come through, and it is going to melt some of the snow and also just cause some icing problems. It's going to be a mess for a brief period of time as we go into Saturday evening, where we're still going to be all snow in Iowa. We're going to be all snow up here in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Minnesota, of course. We're still going to be all snow in Chicago. We're starting to get some heavier snow in northern Indiana and northwestern Ohio at this point. Detroit will start to get some heavier snow, but notice what happens with the low. Instead of continuing to deepen, it actually starts to unwind a little bit, and this storm loses some oomph as it crosses over the Great Lakes. So the heavy snow is really going to start letting up by Saturday evening, and especially as we go into Sunday morning, and we're going to transition over.
Okay, so it doesn't seem too bad. I might get some snow Saturday, but I don't care about this forecast anymore. I just wanted to see what I had coming up because I hate snow, guys. I really don't like snow. I'm envious of you guys because obviously not everybody, but like in the Netherlands where a lot of the viewers are, you guys don't get a whole ton of snow. So if you're in that area, in any area that doesn't get a lot of snow, I'm envious. It's nice to see you streaming because then we get to see that you really are the way that we see you in your reaction videos. Yeah, this is me. What you see in the videos, that's basically me. Although in real life, I probably cuss a little bit more and stuff like that. So I try to tone that down for my videos. But you know, other than that, hey, I'm not trying to play no part. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Just a very unprofessional person. Love looking at the snow. Yeah, looking at the snow is fine. Being in it, being forced to drive in it, that part's not fun. I don't know what I should put on here. My recommendation section sucks, by the way. YouTube, the algorithm. And I watch so many random things too. It doesn't know what to recommend me. I'll put some background music back on. There we go.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Oh, here we go. New York City in 1911. Okay, so this is like AI and colorized like crazy. Rear-wheel drive car, yeah, I know. It's cool how colorizing old footage brings it to life so much, though. Even though we can tell that this is AI enhanced. Kind of cool, though. You can definitely tell that they were shooting with like extremely low frame rates back then. It makes it look weird when they're moving. Not AI, just colorize and up the frame rate. Yeah, but it looks like it's like enhanced somehow. It looks like plasticky and cartoony in a way, like some of the skin tones and like the horse was like changing tones earlier. Like it was going from like brown to like shades of blue. It is interesting to see how things were back then, and like, you know, because you see like footage all the time, videos and stuff of New York City, and like it's just crazy to see it back then with like, I can't tell if that's dirt floor or dirt ground or what, but like the scene earlier with the horses and the carrots and stuff. It's just crazy. Almost looks like a pastel oil painting in a way, like up here in the top. Man, that butterscotch, guys. That is delicious. Do you guys like butterscotch flavored stuff? It's like a vintage filter on my digital camera. Yeah, it looks really cool actually. Like it certainly doesn't look real, but it almost looks dreamlike in a way. Yeah, it looks like a pastel painting that came to life in a way. Yeah, butterscotch is so good. I like those little butterscotch candies that you can get. I don't know if you guys can get them over in Europe or not. But like here they have these butterscotch candies that's about the same color, you know, as this, like that golden amber color, but it's like a hard candy. And it actually tastes the same as that. Cuz that stuff's smooth. You can't really taste the alcohol in it, which can be dangerous. The earliest born person ever photographed? Okay, so that seems pretty interesting. We're going to have to check that out, actually. So, yeah, the earliest born person ever photographed. The channel's called Kings and Things.
In the 1740s, the last...
Okay, hold on. Let me full screen this. Actually, let me go back. Let me hit like. Actually, hold on. I didn't hit like on that last. I tried to... Now, I will admit, I don't always hit like on videos that I watch in my spare time. I know I'm a hypocrite. I always tell people like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Then I myself go and watch a ton of videos, and I don't click like on every video I watch. I certainly do not. But if I'm reacting to it, it's literally the least I can do. So I don't want to react to a video and then showcase myself watching it. You know, because they did all the work. I didn't do anything. It's easy to react to it. They're the ones that actually did the research and all the, you know what I mean, put in the time and the effort to actually produce the video. So the least I can do is shout out the channel, tell people go check it out, hit like myself. And of course, if it's something I feel like I'm going to continue to watch more of, then I'll subscribe. I'll decide after this. I'll probably subscribe to this, Kings and Things. I mean, more than likely, there's some videos I can react to. Or at least just watch in my spare time. It seems interesting, but yeah. So the earliest born person ever photographed, Kings and Things. Thanks for watching with me, guys.
In the 1740s, the last surviving child of Louis XIV passed away. France was ruled by his great-grandson, and the revolution that would one day sweep away the monarchy and overturn the old order was still about half a century away. In Asia, China was enjoying a golden age under the Qing dynasty, and Japan would remain closed off to the outside world for over 100 years to come. The continent of Australia wasn't yet home to a single European, and the thought of the British colonies in America rebelling was to many unthinkable. In European art, the new big thing was the Rococo style, and in the courts on the continent, fashion was characterized by elaborate gowns, embroidered waistcoats and wigs.
Yeah, they would get some crazy elaborate gowns. If it's the same time period I'm thinking about, they would put like those metal cages like under their clothes and like try to make their butt look like it was like 10 sizes bigger than it was supposed to be.
This world may seem very distant to us, but it was around this time that the earliest generation of people ever to be photographed were born. At the end of their lives, after photography had been made available to the public in 1839, some of them appeared before the camera to have their faces immortalized. This means that we can actually look directly into the eyes of people from the 18th century, people who would have witnessed things like the American Revolution, who probably interacted with people born in the 17th century and lived their entire lives in a time before states like Germany or Italy even existed yet. In this video, we'll uncover the stories behind some of these people, find out what they experienced over the course of their long lives, and try to find the earliest born person ever photographed.
This is going to be cool. Somebody says, where was it at? Wasn't the first photo not of a cat? It could have been. I honestly have no clue, but if it was a cat, it doesn't matter because this is the earliest born person. So it could have been a cat, but then this isn't the earliest photo of anything. It's just the earliest person in general.
The first person we'll look at spent much of his life here in Oxford and served as president of Magdalen College for no less than 63 years right up until his death. His name was Martin Ruth, and in his last year, at 99 years old, he was photographed sitting in a study. He'd been born in 1755, and although that doesn't put him very close to the record of the oldest person photographed, it does make him the same age as Marie Antoinette. He is also said to have had an aunt who once met a lady who saw King Charles I in Oxford, the same king who was executed in 1649. Described by one historian as a mysterious dream of the past, he never really left the 18th century and continued to turn up wearing his old wig and buckled shoes. Referred to as the Venerable Dr. Ruth already in his 40s, he was a respected classical scholar focusing on the writings of the early church fathers. In connection with the publication of a work of his in 1814, he was described in the following way. Martin Ruth is of the right stamp, orthodox but not intolerant, profound not obscure, wary not skeptical, very, very, very learned, not pedantic at all.
Very learned. That just means that he's just well educated, I guess. It's a funny way to put it.
There are many fond stories about him, but he is best known today for his response to John Bergen, who, towards the end of Ruth's life, asked him for some words of advice to live by. He answered, "I think, sir, since you come for the advice of an old man, sir, you will find it a very good practice always to verify your references, sir." He passed away in 1854 and is said to have left behind, quote, "a vast void, strange and unaccountable." According to one story, his last words were uttered when he collapsed, taking a heavy volume from a high shelf in his library, exclaiming, "A worthless volume, sir, a worthless volume." Others claim that he died through chagrin at the fall of Russian stock prices in connection with the Crimean War, and that his last words, spoken to his housekeeper, were simply, "Don't trouble yourself."
The guy's wig looks like a helmet.
To find
though.
older subjects, we crossed the Atlantic to the United States. Here, photography quickly became popular, and several people who were born decades before the country itself were captured on camera. One of them was Samuel Sprague, a Mason from Hingham, Massachusetts, who served in the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. He was present at the siege of Boston and the battles of Trenton and Princeton. But not only that, as a 19-year-old, he took part in the Boston Tea Party as well. About this,
cool.
he related the following. That evening, while on my way to visit the young woman I afterwards married, I met some lads hurrying towards Griffin's Wharf who told me there was something going on there. I joined them, and on reaching the wharf found the Indians busy with the tea chests. Wishing to have my share of the fun, I looked about for a means of disguising myself. Spying a low building with a stovepipe by way of chimney, I climbed the roof and obtained a quantity of soot with which I blackened my face. Joining the party, I recognized among them Mr. Etheridge, my master. We worked together, but neither of us ever afterwards alluded to each other's share in the proceedings. Having been born in 1753, Sprague died aged 90 in 1844.
So he was talking about the Boston Tea Party, I guess, right? So he blackened his face. Is that how they made themselves look like Indians? Because I don't know a lot about the Boston Tea Party, but I know like they tried to disguise themselves as Indians, and it was something to do with like the tax or something. They weren't cool with paying like the tax or something. I can't remember.
He and his wife Joanna lived in a house on Orange Street, now Washington Street in Boston, and their fourth son, Charles Sprague, went on to become a famous poet in the 19th century. Another veteran of the Revolutionary War was Conrad Heyer. Born in 1749, he was a farmer from Waldoboro, Maine, and lived to the ripe old age of 106. His village had been completely destroyed by Native American attacks in the 1740s and was resettled by German immigrants from the Rhineland. Among them were Conrad's parents, and Conrad himself is claimed to have been the first child born in the settlement. During the Revolution, he fought for the Continental Army under the command of George Washington, and although this is disputed, he is said to have participated in Washington's famous crossing of the Delaware before the Battle of Trenton in December 1776. He was discharged a year later and spent the rest of his life on the farm. In 1856, he was buried with full military honors. Conrad Heyer is often said to be the earliest born person ever photographed, but there are photos of even older people whose birth dates have been verified. One of them is Mary Monroe Sanderson, a woman from Lexington, Massachusetts. She was born in 1748 in a part of Lexington called Scotland because of the large number of Scottish immigrants who had settled there and reportedly kept a little of the Scottish accent all her life.
Cool.
In 1772, she married cabinet maker Samuel Sanderson, and together they lived in this house, which is still standing today. Samuel was a corporal in the local militia, and 3 years later, he fought against the British in the Battle of Lexington, where the first shots of the Revolutionary War were fired. After the battle, when Mary returned to her home, she found that many of her things had been stolen and her cow had been killed.
And her cow had been killed?
As if that wasn't enough, she discovered a wounded British soldier left behind lying in her bed.
What'd they kill the cow for? What'd the cow do? Like, that's kind of like overboard. Like, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Come on now.
She refused to have him there and asked why nobody had, quote, knocked him on the head. But the authorities insisted that she should take care of him, and after strong protests, she reluctantly agreed. Realizing how unwelcome...
Somebody's trying to get me to do more butterscotch shots, and then somebody in the comments says, oh, you want him drunk, don't you? And then they're asking, oh, you're just trying to make him an alcoholic. Trust me, I'm not going to be an alcoholic. I've did my share of drinking back in the day, and I don't... No. No. I'm certainly not going to be an alcoholic. I don't like the way it makes you feel. Drink too much, you feel like crap the next day. It's not worth it. No. But it's my birthday. I am going to drink another shot. Not because somebody said, just because I want to.
Welcome it was, the soldier refused to eat or drink unless the food was tasted by some member of the family. Mary lived to become a centenarian and passed away in 1852, aged 104. This photo...
Centenarian? Does that mean that you lived over 100 years old, I guess?
Photo of her was taken just a few months earlier. Mary may well be the earliest born woman ever photographed. The earliest born man, on the other hand, that has been verified is probably this gentleman.
He looks like a vampire. Right? I don't know. I mean, for some reason, that's my first thought. As soon as that picture popped up on the screen, I thought vampire. That dude wants to suck my blood. I better get the garlic out.
His name was John Adams. No relation to the president of the same name.
Okay, for a second. So no relation of the president from the same name. Okay. It's not that guy.
He was a shoemaker from Worcester, Massachusetts, and his date of birth has been confirmed by the New England Historic Genealogical Society to be either 1744 or 45. That would make him about 10 years older than Louis XVI and 10 years younger than the other John Adams.
Oh, wow.
He died on the 26th of March, 1849 in Hartford, Pennsylvania, aged 104.
He kind of actually looks like if Will Ferrell aged like another like 20 years and then put on some like black mascara. Does he look like a 20-year older Will Ferrell with black mascara? Kind of. Do you know who Will Ferrell is? I'm sure you probably do, right? Come on, stop drinking, haha. Hey, because I don't drink anymore doesn't mean that I didn't used to, so I still have sort of a tolerance. I drink every now and then, but I'll be all right. Trust me, I'm good.
If we look at photos of people whose birth dates haven't been confirmed, however, we can go even further. The man in this picture is Caesar, an ex-slave from the state of New York, who may not have been manumitted until 1841.
That's a cool
That would
name.
make him the last slave to be freed in the state.
The last one? Hold on. I missed something.
From the state of New York, who may not have been manumitted until 1841. That would make him the last slave to be freed in the state.
I don't know what that means.
According to a slip of paper at the back of the photo, he was born a slave of Rensselaer nickel on his property in Bethlehem, New York, in the year 1737. Outliving at least 3 generations of masters, he was allowed to retire in 1817 at the age of 80 and lived with the Nickel family until his death in 1852. If the dates are correct, then he could have become 115 years old, making him one of the longest-lived Americans on record.
That's a good age.
But the very earliest claimed birth date that I could find was that.
Hey, thank you, Dracon, for a $15 super or 15 euro super chat. Says happy birthday. I appreciate it. That is awesome.
But the very earliest claimed birth date that I could find was that of John Owen, born in Salisbury, Connecticut in 1735. Over the course of his life, Owen served not only in the American Revolutionary War, but even in the French and Indian War, which started in the 1750s. However, I can't confirm that the man in the picture really is Owen, and his birth date may be as late as 1741. Ultimately, it's impossible to say for certain who holds the record. It could be one of the people shown in this video, although there are other candidates that I haven't covered here.
Why does his eyes look so white? I don't know what it is, but like the black part of his eyes look very small. Like there's not a lot of color around it. Kind of looks cool, but almost wicked in a way. Like there's not a lot of color. Like you almost only see like the black pupil and like the white part around it. It's kind of creepy, but it kind of looks cool.
The photo of the real record holder could also have been destroyed over the course of history, or maybe it's still lying in someone's attic or in an old archive, gathering dust and waiting to be discovered.
Gathering dust and waiting to be discovered. Alright, so that was a cool video. So 1730 something, I think they said. That's crazy that somebody that was born way back when was photographed. Like, it's just cool. I think the temperature's starting to drop a little bit out there. Starting to get a little bit drafty in here. Might have to go get my fireplace fired up here soon. Severe space weather is coming, huh? Large geometric storms are expected in the days ahead. I hate when it like when the title's too long and then like it's just it leaves off with like ... Then you gotta like hover your mouse over it to like see what the full title is. I'm probably guilty of that too. I got long titles myself because I do the American Reacts to and then before the actual title of the video that I'm reacting to. So then that just ends up making the title super long and all that stuff. All right, let me go through the chat here. So sweet that you don't taste the alcohol. Yeah, well, that's the good part about it, right? Because the alcohol doesn't taste good. I did it. It smells like smooth honey vanilla drink. I've had something similar tasting before, which is 12%. This is what percent is this? 21%. So it's not too strong. Not too, too weak either, but it's not like I'm over here slamming shots of whiskey or anything like that, so. It says birthday stream. Is it your birthday, Charlie, or am I missing something? Unfortunately, it is my birthday. I don't want any more, but I don't have a choice in it. I don't control the universe, unfortunately. They didn't let me be in charge. So, yeah, I woke up and I was a year older. It says, the whiskey you're drinking isn't meant to be drank as a shot, if I'm correct on what you got. I don't really know what the intention is, for the, recommended, like, intake of, like, how it goes in your body necessarily, but that's what it is. Butterscotch McGilligutties. Do you guys have that in Europe? It's pretty good. I don't drink a lot. Hardly at all. I used to when I was younger. I'm 39 today, guys. Somehow, don't exactly know why, but some people think I'm in my mid-20s, even though I feel like I look old. I'm 39. And man, that is delicious. I love butterscotch. It's just a good flavor. Why New York is still littered with Roman remains. How is New York? Oh, why York is still, I read that wrong. York, England. Okay. Still littered. Yeah, that makes sense. It was part of the Roman Empire. Who's a vampire? Okay, so that guy's a vampire, yeah. Let's see. Let me look through the chat here. Happy birthday from the Netherlands. Thank you very much. Wait, let's see, what's your name? Rayber Galing 8222. He's a vampire. That guy, he looked like a vampire, didn't he? Just waiting for your response. Oh, okay, yeah. I had already responded to that. That was the person asking about if it was my birthday stream, yeah. Does Google/YouTube take a part of the gifts? Yeah, so any super chats, I believe YouTube takes like 30%, 33%, something like that. I do have like a Ko-Fi down below, and I have like a Cash App. I think that's down in the bottom. If you did, if somebody sent like a donation through there, then YouTube wouldn't take any of it. But yeah, like the regular super chats, they take like 30% of it. What do you think of the Santa Claus journal? Pretty good. The funny thing about that, there's people that think that I think it's real. I know it's not real. I'm reacting to it as though it's real because just in case there's any kids watching it, I don't want them to be like, I don't want it to be ruined for them. If they're like, oh yeah, Santa Claus is real. I don't want to react to it, as though I'm watching something that's fake, pointing out how it's fake and all that kind of stuff. And then if there is any kids watching, I don't think there's any, there's probably not any kids watching, but like, I don't know. If I look at my analytics, it says like there's, people this age group, that age group, this and that. Majority of the people that watch are like older, but doesn't mean that they don't have kids in their house that's also watching with them. So I've been reacting to them as though it's real. So there's that. But I'll be right back in just a minute. right. Somebody says, tomorrow I'm going to play Bones. I don't know what that means. How old did you become? 39, unfortunately. You like playing Bones, Charlie? I don't know what that is, actually. So, let's see. Or wait, how did my hold on, I did something. I lost where I was at. Okay, there we go. Ice it up, Charlie, your beverage. Ice? In what, my beer? Ew. Why would I do that? Weber Gregeling. I'm 39 too. Cool. 39 still young. I wish I was still 39. Yeah. Time flies, man. It sucks. It's like, it doesn't seem like I should even be as old as I am. Just like you're watching, it doesn't seem like you should be as old as you are, you know? It's crazy. Still young. Let's see. It's not the whiskey I thought it was. Cheers. Yeah, definitely not. I'm not a huge whiskey person. Cheers. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Why is there always... Everybody keeps retracting their messages. Or not everybody, but one person. You just didn't like what you were typing, I guess. Nice. New York should be New Amsterdam. Yeah, I know. It was New Amsterdam. You know, honestly, New Amsterdam kind of sounds cooler anyways. Hey, 249 Euro chat. Thank you very much, Mariah Vanderberg. 4,500. Appreciate it. Gefälligketurd. I don't know how you pronounce that. Gefälligketurd. I probably didn't pronounce that right at all. Do you have something like PayPal? I do actually have PayPal. I used to tattoo, so let me hold on here. I think I can find the link to my PayPal. I used to tattoo, so it's under something like Tattoos by Apollo or something. I went by Apollo when I was tattooing. Let's see, is this the right? I don't know how I find it. Okay, yeah, right here. I can put that in the chat, actually. My PayPal. I don't put it under my videos because it says Tattoos by Apollo, and it doesn't make sense because I don't go by Apollo and I don't tattoo, and this is a reaction channel kind of thing, but it says I don't see another way to send a gift other than through YouTube. I do have, like I said, in the description section, I thought I have the Ko-Fi page where I have where it's set up for priority reactions and stuff. It should be in the description. If not, click on another one of my videos and look in the description of that one. It should be there somewhere for the Ko-Fi page. But I don't think Ko-Fi takes anything either. And what I usually do on Ko-Fi also is if somebody donates $10 or more, then as a thank you for donating, then I do a priority suggestion, as long as it's relevant to the channel. A couple times I'll have somebody donate and then want me to react to some gaming video, which has nothing to do with my channel. Nobody's going to want to watch me reacting to a gaming video, but make it relevant to the channel. If you donate on Ko-Fi, if it's $10 or more, then I'll do a priority request. I do have the suggestion reactions form thing down below. And then the Discord, which I haven't been in the Discord in a while, but I need to go back through and look through that. But I do have the suggestion, video reaction suggestion and stuff on that too. Let me see here. Are you planning on watching the movie Stint that I recommended? Yeah, I did see that was recommended, and I kind of want to. I do kind of want to watch that, but I want to wait until after, because I got a lot going on right now also. So I want to get done with all the Santa Claus reactions, and then maybe around the 5th or right after the 5th, maybe we could do a live stream or something I could watch Saint. That'd be kind of cool. I would have to do it in the weird squished format just to kind of bypass the whole copyright thing, because you know, it has to be fair. I can't just put it up directly as it is, this and that, and then, you know, copyright claims. So if it's smushed, it gets around it because like it's not the same. It's like all smushed up in the small corner, and then you have me talking in a corner and this and that, and it adds to it. So it's like fair use. But let's see. Yeah, the horror version. I heard it was. I don't really watch a lot of horror movies, but like, hey, why not? Right? Why not? The chase on the rooftops is epic. Okay. The Pete are very friendly. Okay, so there's Pete's in it and everything. That's gonna be interesting. Like a horror movie, Santa Claus style. Like I'm about it. That sounds fun. Bones, Domino. Okay, so it's a Dominoes game. I don't know. I've never played it. Never heard of it. No ice on the butterscotch. Now I gotta drink it straight, right? Does you call me a vampire? Question mark. Haha. Why? Come on, man. I don't think I called you a vampire. If I did, I didn't mean to. I was calling the guy on the screen a vampire earlier. James Adams or John Adams or something. No need to make Heineken taste worse than it already does. Yeah. I'm not a huge Heineken fan either. It's just the best option they actually had at the store. Ice up the butterscotch whiskey. I'd rather not, actually. I mean, I guess that would be cool, right? Put it in a glass with some ice and then sip on it, but it would water it down. And you are 18 days younger than me. Oh, that's it? 18 days? Dang, we're close in age. A young god. Oh, wow. Me or you? If it's me, thank you. I convinced myself that I'm not even nearly close to the prime of my life. Hey, I mean, that's a good mindset to have, right? Like, mindset of like, not close to the prime, it'll get better, still on the way. Gives you something to look forward to, right? See, it says, well, then happy birthday from one of your biggest donors for your family trips to the Netherlands. I grew up in Chicago, but live in the Netherlands now. Okay, grew up in Chicago. Are you from Chicago, or you just grew up there? But live now in the Netherlands. Okay, so it sounds like you're from Chicago, live in the Netherlands now. Very cool. And you donated towards the trip. I've appreciate it very much. What am I most excited about visiting Netherlands next year? Just having a vacation, having a chance to go experience something that, like, it seems like a lot of the world, not a lot of the world, but like a good chunk of the world seems like they get to experience going places and having vacations and doing things. And I never really got that because, you know, being poor and like growing up and, you know, my life's been kind of hectic and not really idea. It's not really the life people want to have necessarily. So, you know, just being able to do that. Like I did go on vacation before to Florida when I was younger, but it wasn't like a good reason because my sister was like, she had she's passed away now, but she had kidney failure. And so we went to Florida, Make-A-Wish Foundation because she was on a deathbed and everything. So when I was 17, we went to Florida and went to some theme parks and different things like that. But because of what it was and everything, you know, it was cool. It was fun, but it wasn't like, you know, because it was like a donation kind of charity thing because she was sick. So, and then I went to West Virginia a couple times to visit some family and this and that when I was a teenager, but that was like 20 years ago. So I just want to be able to go have a vacation, just go do something, experience something different. And, you know, cause you know, everybody has their life and, you know, life just kind of gets boring sometimes. It's nice to go do something different, even if it's only for a couple weeks. Let's see here. Trying to go through my chat. My mouse is weird. It's like sensitive or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the right. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday, Charles. But I'm going back to bed. Or going to bed. Hey, sleep good. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday. Greets from the Netherlands, if it was even possible. When you visit the Netherlands, I could show you around places like castles or a theme park called the Efteling. Yes, we're actually planning on going to the Efteling, and I definitely want to check out some castles for sure. Is your stream dock a new edition of late? What's the brand you use or have? Now, I've actually had it for a while. It's an off-brand Ajazz, A-J-A-Z-Z. Don't know the model. I'll show you if I can. It's got like a little screen on the side. I used to have an actual name brand Steam Deck, whatever it's called, but lost it or something in moving. I honestly can't remember. So I got this one on Amazon. It's like an off-brand version. It does the same thing basically. Like a year or so ago, probably. It's just usually not on camera. You just usually can't see it because it's, you know, it's usually out of frame. Let's see here. Why not set it in black and white instead of squashing the movie? Does that work? Does that work? Desaturate it to black and white and I can keep it in the same aspect ratio? I'm going to have, you know what? That would be better. I agree. It would be way more watchable for people. I'm going to have to try that for sure. For sure. I'm going to take a mental note right now. All right. I zapped it into my brain. I'm going to remember to check that out. Maybe tomorrow when we do the next Santa Claus journal reaction. Let's see. Warsaw, Indiana. I don't live in Warsaw, but I'm like an hour from there, actually. Somebody says they've been there. That's crazy that you've been to Warsaw, Indiana. Small world. Chicago guy here. Okay. Actually born in the Netherlands. 2 years old, moved to Chicago. Okay, in 82, he moved back to the Netherlands. Well, you got out of the United States just in time. 80s were crazy here. Don't remember it. Before my time, you know. I mean, I was born in the 80s. I was a baby, though. Love your Pink Floyd display, by the way. Thank you. Yes. Love Pink Floyd. Synth the movie is amazing to watch. It's a great horror movie. Been to Warsaw a couple times. Why? What are you doing in Warsaw, Indiana? Even the people that live in Warsaw, Indiana, they don't want to be in Warsaw, Indiana. I mean, a couple people might, but says, except if you're Dutch, then this movie becomes insanely bad and lame. Yeah, I mean, if you're Dutch, probably, because you'd be able to pick apart the stuff that's supposed to be Dutch that maybe not quite there and everything, you know. But me not being Dutch, I wouldn't know the difference or what's wrong. Maybe I would, but picking up lumber close by. You came to Warsaw, Indiana for lumber? And you lived where? Where did you live that you needed to come to Warsaw for lumber? I don't know why I keep pouring shots. It would be easier just to drink it right out of the thing. Hey, appreciate it for the super chat. Evidently, you got a crown. It says number 2. You're the second king in the chat. You're the chat king. Second chat king. What is this? Ko-Fi bot. Wait, how did... Oh, because I have Ko-Fi alerts set up. I forgot about that. It's been a long time since I've done live streams. I used to actually do live streams. So I started my channel in August of 2021. And in the beginning, I did quite a bit of live streams and stuff, and then life happened. Bunch of stuff happened. I mean, it was ups and downs, and then my channel was hacked for a while, and then it literally did not even exist for a while, and then it sucked because I wasn't even able to get a hold of YouTube to fix it. I had to make like a whole nother account as like a backup account that I was doing reactions on for a while in the meantime, and then like trying to get a hold of YouTube. So like being in the YouTube partner program, I have a way to get a hold of YouTube if I need to. I never do. I never have on the channel, but it's through the channel. So like having my channel hacked, I didn't have access to that at all. The only way I was able to get a hold of YouTube was through like Twitter, through another account, nothing that was even associated with this account. So then I had to just like sit there and like tweet YouTube constantly about my channel being hacked. And then finally somebody reached out to me and this and that. And I finally got it back. And it was like 5 months, 4 months, something like that without even having my channel. And then it like literally right at the same time that happened and I got hacked, it was like in a bad part of our life. And like, long story short, we were homeless for a bit kind of thing. And like, it was just a bad part. And like, so then it was all lined up at the same time and it just sucked. And I don't even know. I had a reason for saying all this, but drive through the USA. What do you do? CB32 says, I'm off to bed. I will have my birthday party later tonight. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. If it is your birthday also, happy birthday to you, and sleep well. And when you do have your birthday party later, I hope you have a super fun, awesome time. LOL, you're going to finish that bottle today. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, right? I can't be live for a long time. Amy's out there. She want to wait on me for some cake and stuff. I told her to come in here. She doesn't want to be on the camera right now. She's a little camera shy at the moment, so they're out there watching TV. Anthony's playing games on his phone. Or not his phone, but one of our phones that he's using for games. I think I'm behind on the chat. I was scrolled up a little bit here. I was trying to go through. I can't read every single chat, but I'm trying to. Almost every country in Europe, they'll be dubbing everything: movies, games, even Pokemon cards. And in the Netherlands, we prefer English because it looks and sounds better most of the time. I'm not multilingual, so I have no comment. Although it'd be cool to be multilingual, I would like to. Be cool to learn Dutch. I tried a little bit here and there, and it'd be cool to learn Dutch. I'm not consistent in my learning. This past 2 at night here. I refuse to say AM, LOL. So it's about 20 or 21 for you. 8:09. So what would that be in European military type time? Not military time. I think that's an American term, but like, so 9, 10. Yeah, 20. Yeah. 2000, 21. That's about right, I guess. Wish I had some booze at the moment. Booze cabinet is empty. Dang, that sucks. Done by Dan. Well, you know what? I'll take a shot for you. In your honor. So we got butterscotch schnapps. We're done by Dan. Tried putting the lid on top of the damn shot glass instead of the bottle. Yeah, that stuff's sticky. Got a couple drops on my desk. I'll lick it off my fingers, or else it'll be sticky as hell. All right, there we go. See, that's how you fix it. Lick the fingers, wipe it on your pants. If you need help learning Dutch, give me a ring, Chicago guy here. See, that's the thing too, is like, I have anxiety. I have really bad anxiety. And it's like, I know I have a million people on here. Not really a million. That'd be nice if I had a million, but like, you know, a bunch of people, right? I have a bunch of people willing to help me learn Dutch, willing to help me do, you know, line stuff up for videos and, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And, I'm just too shy to get a hold of anybody. I'm too shy to just talk to them, get in a video chat. I'm too shy to even just jump in my Discord half the time and start chatting with people for some reason, you know, and it's like, I do videos, I put the camera on, but it's like, is this me? Usually in an empty room, right? So like right now, I'm by myself. No one here. Well, actually, I got a cat back there. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't, but I'll grab her. So I got a cat, but usually it's just me in the room. And so it's not so bad, but like then actually trying to talk to people and get in Discord, this and that, it's like a whole nother thing. I get shy, I get anxiety and all that kind of stuff. I don't think she wants to be on my lap right now. She's looking to get down. Oh, maybe not. Her name's Lucy. Sorry. Oh, you almost got your tail in my drink there, kitty cat. All right. Stay civilized. Use a shot glass instead of the bottle. I'm trying. Did I forget and take a drink right out of the bottle? Because I've been trying to do this. It says then do an audio chat. Oh, instead of a video chat. Yeah. Same difference though. I mean, yeah, I guess it's different. I'm always having to walk from 2 a.m. till around 4. So you're in the middle of the night for 2 hours. You're just walking around. What do you do? Where do you go? You like, I mean, are you in Europe? You just go like check out castles and stuff? Because I would probably do that. Come and hop on one time, Charlie. Would love to have a conversation with you a little bit in real time. Yeah, I know. I need to. I know. I really stop and prevent myself from doing stuff I need to be doing. Don't be shy with me. I went through the same problems you're going through. Dog guy here. I mean, give me a ring. Yeah. Well, hey, I'll be right back again. I guess maybe Lucy will keep you company here. I don't know if she'll stay there or not, but All right, I am back, guys. Mostly do audio chats, also a member of your Discord. Yes, just walking, it's quiet. Where do you walk to? See, you know, the walking thing isn't as normal here in the United States, and it sucks because, like, I would like to go walking, but because people don't, when you do, they think you're up to no good. You know what I mean? It's like, because nobody does, it's like, what are you out doing walking around at night or walking around doing this or that? You know, you must be doing something wrong. It's just the mentality here. Like during the day, of course, no problem. But like right now, if I wanted to go walk around at night, it would look suspicious in this country. Especially because I'm not in a city. I don't mind Discord audio chatting, but you won't catch me on any video chat. Heck, I don't even have a webcam. I don't blame you. I'm honestly surprised at myself that I do YouTube because I'm genuinely a pretty shy person. But most of the time, it's not in real time. Right now, it is. Of course, I'm live, but I'm trying though. I'm trying to come out, get out of my shell and everything, and this is what I want to do, so I'm gonna have to do it, right? I just had an Olipop Cherry Coke. I don't know what that is. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, advice. It isn't good. Okay, so I guess you did not enjoy it. Walking the dog around the block and through the park. Dog wants what the dog wants. Yeah, I know how that goes. I have a dog, and that guy, he is stubborn. He's stubborn. I walk in New Jersey all the time, up to Sunset. Okay, New Jersey. See, here in the United States, huh? Walking to a park, it's a big lake I can walk around, which takes around 40 minutes to go around and then back. All right. You don't have to be scared for ice cream. I don't know what that means, but... Learn Dutch. Just do it the easy way. I can help. Chicago guy here. Actually, I'm pretty good with Dutch. How's it the... What do you mean the easy way? I do hope you will experience the walk at night or any time of day next year. And then, yeah, in Europe, I don't have to worry about it because I already know that, like, it's not... It's different there. You know what I mean? Like, because people do walk around. They do go out. They are mobile with their feet and stuff like that. So it's not like a big thing that it's like a weird... It's not like a weird thing or an odd thing to see somebody walking. So I'm looking forward to doing that. To be able... Because it's like... I feel like going... Like, when I get to Europe, I'm going to feel more free than I do even here. Because I'll be able to walk around without feeling like I'm doing something weird. Like, in this country, like, if you're walking around... It's like people, like, you know, in the middle of a city, sure, walking's fine, right? But like, if you're not in the middle of like a big city, people think like if you're walking, oh, well, you must be poor. Oh, your car must be broke. You have people stop and ask if you need help, you know, and if it's at night, oh, you must be up to no good. It's like, I want to be able to walk without having, like, can I just walk just because I want to walk without it being because my car broke or because this or because whatever, you know? I just got it for free, and that's why I tried it. Hey, I mean, free stuff's free stuff. But yeah, if it sucks, that would suck. Lived in the States since 2019. Okay, so about 7 years. It's the easiest way is by speaking it as often as you can. Don't switch to English once it gets hard. Yeah, I don't expose myself to it as much as I should. You know, and that's... And I get sidetracked too, and I got a lot going on and everything, and I don't know what my problem is. I'll be like hyper focused on one thing, and then I'll get sidetracked, something else will happen, and then I'll completely forget about... Not forget, but like, unfocused from whatever the other thing is that I was just hyper focused on, and then I'll divert my attention to something else, and then it's like I'm all over the place. I think maybe I have ADHD. I don't know. We don't have sidewalks. It suddenly stops. Yeah. We have sidewalks that stop and then turn into a tree. I have footage of it somewhere. I lost it. I need to find it. I really do want to make a video about that at some point. I've been talking about it for a while randomly, off and on, but at some point, and that's another thing too. I'm always saying like, I want to do this. I want to do that. I have big dreams. I get sidetracked and I don't do it. I mean well, though. I promise I mean well. Says first, I'll teach the swear words. Haha, but help with pronunciation. Yeah. Isn't the swear words where everybody starts first normally? Well, I will have to get off of here soon. I just wanted to get on here and share a little bit of my birthday with you guys. I ain't got nothing else much going on, so get on here and drink and, But I appreciate everything. Appreciate all the views. Appreciate the super chats. If you guys can't super chat anything and you want to do something for me, put on a playlist when you go to sleep tonight. Just play one of the playlists. Let it play all night long. Give me a couple more views in the algorithm. That'll be appreciated. Hopefully you guys have an amazing weekend. How much time would you take to drive Route 66? Dude, that would be cool. Do a Route 66 road trip. I don't have the money for that though, but like if I ever had the money for that though, that would be like super cool. Super cool. My luck though, my car, man, it's like I constantly having car problems too. I've done a lot of repairs on that car. I've fixed the tires. I mean, I don't know how many times I've had tire problems. But my problem is like I'm a cheapskate. So I have a tire problem and then like, I'm a cheapskate. I don't make a bunch, I'm not like rich or anything. So I'm trying to save money. So I go buy, I get stranded on the side of the road with a broken tire, pop tire. And because, I'm not smart with my money and this and that, and I don't have savings and all that. And so I'll go get a used tire. It'll last me for a few months and then I'll be off somewhere else and then stranded on the side of the road again because my used tire was too used, and it's the way it goes. So I'm kind of scared to go on a road trip because I feel like my car is not up to par. I'd get about 3 hours, 4 hours away and be stranded somewhere. Just like when, well, actually, the one time I went to Illinois to go see the eclipse, and it wasn't even my fault. Somebody like ran into us. Like they just decided to turn too sharp and just smash into the front of us, and then it broke the front tire, and then we were stuck driving a U-Haul truck around for like 5 days, and that was the whole thing. Whose birthday? It's my birthday. Why would I do a birthday stream for somebody else? Somebody says, what, more butterscotch? Hey, why not? My wife asked while I was looking at an empty chair. Was that earlier when I left? Is when the BMW starts giving you trouble, get rid of it and get something else if possible. Well, I've been working on that BMW since day one. Actually, I've been repairing it and fixing it and repairing it. Right now, I got a problem where the stupid thing dies when I don't know if I'm stopping too suddenly or what. It's a stick shift, 5-speed, and try downshifting, and then sometimes if I stop too soon, then it's been dying lately. Didn't always do that. It didn't do that for the longest time. It's only been doing it lately, so I don't know. I think I needed to get like some fuel injector cleaner or some seafoam, run through there and Clean some stuff out for sure. You always get a like from me. I'm subscribed to help you with the algorithm. Oh yeah, appreciate it. World, how would you feel like that? Me and a lot of my friends think the U.S. became third world country years ago. I was planning on going there someday, but now I just want to avoid it. Yeah, I feel like it's a third world country. I agree with what a lot of people say about how it's a third world country wrapped up in like a Gucci belt or something like that. Yeah, I agree. This country, it's a third world country that just pretends to be something better. Wants to be something better, wishes it was something better. I wish it was something better. I mean, everybody wishes their place was better. You know, I don't want to hate my country. I don't hate my country. There's a lot of stuff about this country I do hate. Gotta love it. It's where I'm at. Wish it was better, of course. Did the live stream stop? I don't think so. I hope it didn't stop because I did not stop it. If it did stop, it's not because of me. I think we're still good. Okay, so yeah, so other people. So there's a thumbs up right after that, so it must be good. It says, why? Yeah, why not? It only stops when the bottle's empty. I can't go that long. I do have to stop very shortly. USA is great if you got a good job, have enough money, and are healthy. I don't have any of those things. Oh boy. No, I do have a good job. I do have a good job. I get to react. I get to learn about the world, this and that. I get to interact with people all across the world. It's amazing. I love it. Don't have a lot of money though. I'm not rich because of it. In fact, I don't know. I mean, I've done the math before, and I actually, when I was doing drywall, when I had like a regular job, there's a lot of times I would actually make less money with the regular job after paying gas, this and that, daycare, that kind of stuff. Although now daycare is not as big of a deal since Anthony's going to school, but I don't have to pay for gas. I got an office here at the house, all that kind of stuff. So certainly not rich. Rich with personal free time. I guess I'm not quite chained down as much as when I had a regular job. So, you know, there's that. And I don't have to answer to a boss, so that's nice. As long as I follow YouTube's rules, I guess. So I know the Netherlands can suck too with the government and our laws, but when I look to other countries, I'm happy that I live here. Yeah, you know, and that's one of the things that made me like fall in love with the Netherlands is like, it's just a lot of stuff seems like, it just seems like it is nice. Like it just seems like it's just the perfect way with a lot of the systems. Not everything, no country's perfect, but somebody says, well, my live stream is gone out the window. I don't know what that means. If you learn to make your own content instead of just reactions, your income will go up. Yeah, I know. I'm lazy. I mean, you know, but no, I really do want to make original content. I just don't. I don't know what's holding me back. I you know, I really don't. And with the reacting, it's just it is easier too, just watching stuff. And then, but see, at the same time, it's not just easier. It's just like I enjoy it because I'm watching it and I'm learning, right? And I'm learning, and I'm able to like input my own viewpoint as an American. So if something's, if there's a video that's saying like this is the difference between whatever country in the United States, if whatever they're saying about the United States is wrong, then of course me as an American, I can put my input of like, okay, well that's kind of not quite right because this is how I feel like it is here, kind of thing. And then of course culture shocks and whatever. I like reacting to stuff. I do definitely want to start doing more original content for sure. And I want to start doing like travel vlogs down the road. Definitely. Use Nexus clips to make short form clips. Easy way to promote your channel a little bit more. It loads your YouTube videos in and makes auto clips. I've tried like random, like I've tried Opus clips. I've not tried Nexus clips. So I've tried Opus before. And, with doing reaction content, you got like my camera off on the side. You got the video I'm watching over there. It doesn't like put it right. And so like, it'll like focus, like, I've done that before, and I put in like a reaction video in one of the AI shorts content generator things, and then it'll clip out like the video I'm reacting to, like 30 seconds of that, not even showing me at all. And it's like, at that point, it's just like, I'd be stealing their content, making a short video out of it, so I can't use that. But I don't know that reaction content, I don't know like that there's a lot of like shorts content that can be made out of my kind of channel, really. Will you be renting a car in the Netherlands or just going with public transport? Our traffic rules are different and we have actual traffic symbols on the signs instead of just words, like in the US. Probably public transport. I don't feel like I should be driving in a vehicle in another country when I haven't learned your road rules. It's not safe. Probably not safe. I mean, I'm a safe driver, but I just don't know that I feel comfortable driving in another country. Even though I feel safe, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm, this and that. I'm not going to like go run into anybody or crash the vehicle, but like without being familiar, I'd be used to driving the way I drive here, and I can't drive the way I drive here over there. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. So probably public transportation. Netherlands has the biggest moving infrastructure in the world, which is bigger than the Eiffel Tower in Paris. What do you mean the biggest moving infrastructure? Are you talking about the Delta Works? Is that what you're talking about? I would assume, right? The Delta Works, it's like the big thing that like blocks off the water thing. Well, I'm going to probably get off of here, guys, and probably end the stream. Right? So you guys have a super fun, awesome day. I appreciate you guys being here and enjoying the time with me and watching me do a half-ass live stream when I'm not even good at streaming. I don't even know what I'm doing, really. I just wanted to do it, right? So you guys have a super fun, awesome day. I'm going to take one more shot. We're going to cheers before we go. Cheers to you guys, the amazing viewers. And you guys have a super fun, awesome day. I do appreciate the super chats that I got and the Ko-Fi donation. And if anybody did donate to PayPal, I don't know if you did or not, but it's there. The link was in the thing somewhere in the chat there. So I didn't get on PayPal to look, so I don't know if anybody did. But if you did, thank you. I appreciate it. Prost. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for watching. And tomorrow we're going to be doing the Santa Claus Journal reaction for the episode that came out today, and then at least one more regular reaction video. I would like to do a couple for a grand total of 3 videos tomorrow. So that's what we're going to try to do. I'm going to try my hardest to do 3 videos every day going forward. I don't know how well that'll work, but you know, consistency is not something I'm good at. It's something I'm trying to be good at, so that I can make this like a full-time thing, because I love it. I absolutely love doing YouTube. I love you guys, and I don't want to have to go back to the factory or go hang drywall. So YouTube is where it's at. Prost. Cheers to you guys. We're gonna do one more. All right, you guys have a super fun, awesome day. I really do appreciate you spending your time with me. And in the Netherlands, in Europe, where most of the viewers are probably at, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So you guys got to get up out of here. You go to sleep, okay? Get some rest. That way you can wake up well refreshed tomorrow to binge watch all my videos. Because I know that's what you're doing, right? You want to wake up on a Saturday to watch all my videos. So anyways, I'm just playing, guys. But anyways, love you guys. Have a super fun, awesome day. I'm going to get out of here. I keep rambling, so I'm just going to end it. So, all right, bye-bye.